Teresa Melito-Conners, Dr. MC of Dr. MC's Self-Care Cabaret, and thanks for joining me here on this lovely Tuesday afternoon. I have a jam-packed session, so I hope you're ready. First, I wanted to share another breathing exercise with folks. We've talked about breathing exercises before, and I thought that this one was kind of cool. So, this comes from the breathing book, which I just recently purchased by Dr. Chris Willard, and he's a local guy, so that name might be familiar to you if you've heard of him. And when I purchased the book, I will be honest, I didn't know it was a children's book. But regardless, that's my fault. But it arrived, and it's actually very sweet and has a lot of things we can take from it. So, the exercise I wanted to show you is this. So, I love to doodle. If you've ever sat next to me in a staff meeting or sat next to me and I'm taking notes on something, chances are I'm doodling in the sidelines or something like that. So there is this exercise. So basically what you would do, I don't know why it keeps going so dark when I hold the book up, so we won't do that. So the gist of it is you can draw like the squiggly line, like you see Dr. Willard has an example here. You can also do this with kids. So you can draw the squiggly line and then you trace over it and use it to help calm your breathing. So if we were to use like this example, we would breathe in as we move up and breathe out as we move down. So basically, you can do this on any scrap of paper or a notebook or anything, and just scribble on the paper, draw yourself a line, have your kids do it, and then trace the line with your finger using breathing in and breathing out. So I thought that was kind of fun. I wanted to share that. That is from Dr. Willard's book, The Breathing Book. Great. Okay, next up, another reading from Pocket Positivity. Pocket Positivity. All right, this book has lots of little insights in it, and I've done some readings before, but I wanted to share another one with you today. As the weather is warming up and folks are hopefully taking this time to get outside in the sun, I wanted to share this with you. So something you can think about and use next time you're outside in the sun. And that is to walk with gratitude. So, walking itself is a great way to give your mood a temporary boost and to get your heart pumping. It's frequently prescribed for people new to fitness who want to adopt a healthier lifestyle, and it's gentle but effective. Taking a walk can also help you clear your mind, get some fresh air, and open up to greater creativity. Now, take all of these benefits and top them off with a greater sense of gratitude. The gratitude walk is truly a multitasking exercise. To turn any walk into a walk with gratitude, simply follow these steps. Number 1, start off with your goal in mind, to be more grateful for all the good things in your life. Step 2, clear your mind and allow yourself to take in every detail of the scenery around you. Whether you are walking in a busy city, down a sandy beach, or in serene woods, make sure you are actually seeing what is around you. Number 3, appreciate the beauty of your surroundings. Even a busy city block has some beautiful things to look at, like two friends walking arm in arm, the blue sky peeking out around the buildings, and the birds chirping in the trees. Express your gratitude for seeing each lovely sight and hearing each pleasant sound, and even for smelling the energizing or mouth-watering scents of the city block. The more you open yourself up to look for things to appreciate, the more you will find to be grateful for. So we've talked before about gratitude and how important it is to practice gratitude. We do tend to take a lot of things for granted, but gratitude can actually help us rewire our brain and help us promote more happiness. So that next time you're out for a walk, walk with gratitude. And I see some folks are on. Hi, everyone. So let's see, what else? So we did our breathing exercise. We did pocket positivity. I now want to share with you some neck stretches. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, but I certainly am experiencing a lot of tension in my neck, especially given all the increased screen time and working from home and all that good stuff. So very simply, I'm going to teach you to do some neck stretches. Now, a couple things to keep in mind. One, if it hurts, please stop and do not go past kind of your edge. If you're feeling a stretch, that's it. You don't have to force it and go further, or you could hurt yourself. I certainly wouldn't want anyone to do that. So to start, we're just going to loosen up our shoulders, do some shoulder rolls in both directions, forward and back. And that's good. So now you want to, it doesn't matter what side you start on, but you're going to lean your head to one side. Try and put your ear on that shoulder. If you feel a stretch there, that's great. You can stop. If you need a little bit more, you can take your head gently and give it another little pull. If that still isn't enough, you can use your other hand and gently put pressure on your chin to help increase the stretch. And you want to come out of that very slowly. You want to do the same thing on the opposite side. Try to put your ear to shoulder. Take your hand gently. If you need more, and come out of that very gently. Next thing you want to do is look down. If you need more of a stretch, take your hands, put them behind your head, gently pull forward. Then you want to do the same thing lifting back. If you need more of a stretch, take your hands, gently press on your chin. Come up slowly. Very good. Now you want to look over one shoulder. If that's enough of a stretch, stop there. If you need to increase it, you can take your hand on the back of your head and gently pull, and use your other hand to push your chin. Let that go. And the same on the other side. And to increase the stretch, very good. Last, you can do a couple of head rolls. That feels good for you in both directions. Again, if you feel pain or this hurts in any way, please stop. So that has really been helping me. So I've been definitely carrying stress and tension at the base of my neck. One last thing I do is take your two fingers on each hand and press right where your skull hits the top of your neck. And you kind of want to press and almost lift. Try to push like up, like if you were going to pop your head right off your neck. Hopefully that won't happen. But lift that up. You can also massage that area. And I find that that really relieves the tension. So I thought I would share that with you because other folks may be feeling that as well. Another little tip for our new normal here, since of our increased screen time, is self-care for your eyes. So we want to make sure we have proper lighting in the spaces we're working in, that we have good air quality. We may need a humidifier or a dehumidifier or whatever to make the space air quality nice. Proper lighting is really important. We want to make sure we have proper eyewear. If we're experiencing headaches, we may want to look into like lavender oil or blue light glasses. Blue light blocking glasses can also be effective for helping those that might be experiencing headaches from all the increased screen time. In addition, there's a little trick to keep in mind called 20-20-20. And what that is every 20 minutes, look away from the screen for 20 seconds and focus on something 20 feet away. So every 20 minutes, look away for 20 seconds, focus on something 20 feet away. So 20-20-20. So try to remember that while you're working at your computer, on screens, all day. So let's see. I also wanted to introduce to you today Ayurveda. I don't know if folks have heard of that before, but that is the world's oldest holistic healing system. And it was developed in India 5,000 or so years ago. If you've ever heard Dr. Deepak Chopra speak or talk or read any of his work, you will hear him talk about Ayurveda quite a bit. So, Ayurveda is, I have been practicing it, I don't know, for probably 10 or 11 years at this point. And one component of Ayurveda is actually your daily routine. In Ayurveda, it's called the Dinacharya, but basically that means your daily routine. And the whole gist of Ayurveda is that it's a holistic healing system, and Ayurveda practitioners believe that the mind, body, and spirit are all connected as one. And when you are in balance, your mind, body, and spirit are in balance and in harmony, that promotes optimal well-being. And that Ayurveda practitioners believe that when you are experiencing dis-ease or an ailment of some sort, probably means that your system is somehow out of balance. So we're not going to get too far into that aspect of things, but I did want to share with you some practices that are part of a daily routine, which can really promote health and well-being, just kind of balancing things. Also, thank you, Steve. I see you just posted some additional neck stretches in the comments. Thank you so much. I'll definitely take a look at those, and other folks can as well, because definitely feeling the tension and carrying the stress in the neck and shoulders these days. So, back to Ayurveda. So, Dinacharya. So, your daily routine, you want to make sure you're cleansing all of your senses. So, one daily practice in Ayurveda is called Abhyanga. And what that means is self-massage. Somewhat self-explanatory. But how you actually do it is every day you want to kind of self-massage your body. So you want to stimulate your skin, basically. And the skin is the largest organ in the body and sometimes neglected. But we want to make sure that we don't do that. So one way to practice Abhyanga is when you're in the shower. You don't have to do this in the shower. This is how I do it, because it can be kind of messy. You take something like a body brush, just something like this, with the little bristles, and you can use any type of, you can use oil, you can use coconut oil, you can use any type of body wash. Trader Joe's makes a really nice lavender scrub. It actually was recommended to me by an Ayurveda practitioner, which I use sometimes. So basically, what you do, you're in the shower, and you want to rub this over your body. And you want to make sure you get the back, and you get all areas of your body, your legs, your feet, everything. When you get to your abdomen, you can kind of start in a kind of top to down motion. When you get to your abdomen, be sure to rub the brush in a clockwise motion. A clockwise motion is the same direction that your colon and large intestines and all that good stuff runs in. So you want to make sure that you are stimulating that in the correct direction. There's a lot of benefits to Abhyanga. I actually wrote about this on a blog post 2 weeks ago. So if you go to drmcselfcare.com, you can read my blog post on Abhyanga. But it promotes better sleep, removing toxins from the body, helps promote new growth, do skin growth, and just kind of nourishes the skin. So definitely recommend that. In addition, oh, if you don't have one of those body brushes or you don't want to use that, they also make gloves that are, I don't have a pair handy, but they're like exfoliating gloves or massage gloves that you can use in the shower, and you can just do it with your hands if you prefer to do it that way. I like the brush. In addition to that, there's a couple of other Ayurveda Dinacharya practices that are quite cool. One is oil pulling, and I do this most mornings. And what you do, you want to use something like Banyan Botanicals sesame oil. And this is gonna kind of sound weird, but you swish it in your mouth. And you want to do it for, so typically I brush my teeth and then I do this. So you want to, I don't know, they say like 20 minutes. That's a long time. But sometimes I put it in my mouth, I swish it around, and then I'll go do something else. So then by the time, several minutes have already passed, and then I'm good to go. So what it actually does is pulls like the gross stuff from your gums and pulls it, oil pulling, out. And then you want to spit this out. I don't spit it out into the sink. Sometimes I spit it out into the trash or occasionally the toilet, depending upon where I'm at and what I feel like doing at that moment. So there you can look up oil pulling. I haven't written about this on the blog yet, but I plan to. And there actually is a lot of evidence to support that it really helps promote healthy teeth and gums and all that good stuff. And I will tell you, I've been doing this for probably a long time, maybe close to 10 years at this point. And I would not say that I'm a particularly great toothbrusher or anything like that, and I don't tend to floss. But every time I go to the dentist, they're always so impressed with how clean my mouth is and how they always question me on like how many times a day I floss. And when I tell them none, they look at me like I'm crazy. So I think there's something to the oil pulling because it must be doing something. So you might want to check that out. Again, it's a little weird, but I think you should try it. So along with that, so again, Ayurveda, mind, body, spirit, cleansing the senses, keeping everything in harmony and balance. So we work on the mouth. So you do your oil pulling, you brush your teeth like normal. You do your oil pulling, you do your flossing, whatever you're going to do. The last thing you do as part of Ayurveda is called tongue scraping. So you use this weird little contraption, and I'm not going to do it because that's weird, but you stick your tongue out, and then you run this little device over your tongue a couple of times. And then obviously rinse it off. It can run through the dishwasher. You want to make sure you keep that clean. But, so tongue scraping, Ayurveda practitioners believe that when you are asleep, your body releases toxins. And a lot of those toxins end up on your tongue overnight. So in the morning, by using this, if you scrape your tongue, you're removing all the toxins. It's called ama in Ayurveda. So you want to do that. Make sure you keep the tongue clean. So that kind of takes care of the mouth area. Another practice that I do as part of my Dinacharya is an eye rinse. And what is recommended, this is every morning, is you use some rose water. This is a rose water spray. You can really see it that good. Anyway, the brand is Heritage Store Rose Petals Rose Water. And you take this, and in the morning, you hold open each eye, and you spray it in each eye. You want to make sure you actually get it in your eye. It doesn't hurt or sting or anything like that, but it helps kind of cleanse out your eyes. And then I also use witch hazel. So then after that, I'll take a cotton ball with a little witch hazel and kind of wipe my eyes and then wipe the rest of my face. So that kind of gets the face going. There are other practices associated with the Dinacharya, like cleansing the nose and the ears. I don't tend to do those ones, but we can talk about those at a later date. There's a special oil you use called nausea oil to do that, and I have done it from time to time, but that isn't one that really has stuck with me. It's kind of my regular routine. But the Abhyanga, the rose water, the oil pulling, and the witch hazel and the tongue scraping for sure. Definitely a great place to start. So I wanted to introduce that in case folks were interested in learning more about Ayurveda. I think it's pretty cool. And I do plan to write more on the blog, so be sure to keep an eye out for that, or read the one from 2 weeks ago on Abhyanga for more information and the benefits. So, that was exciting. Let's see. I don't think I have any questions or anything in the comments, so that's good. We're going to do a guided meditation, and then I have a card pull for you guys, and that'll be it for today. So, get comfy. This guided meditation comes from Inner Health Studio, who has provided our other ones over the past couple weeks, which have been great. And this one is called Peaceful Waves Relaxation. And I chose this one because we're heading into the summer. Hopefully people will be able to enjoy the beaches while still following the social distancing guidelines and taking proper safety precautions, please. But hopefully we can get outside and get some sun and enjoy pools and beaches and all that good stuff. So, Peaceful Waves Relaxation. It's time to relax. Time to take a mental vacation. Start by making yourself comfortable. You may want to sit or lie down, loosening any tight clothing and adjusting your position so you can relax. Begin to let go of tension and relax your body. Just start with one small area of your body that is tense. Notice this area of tension and allow it to ease slightly. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel the muscles in the area you are focusing on becoming more relaxed. Imagine breathing in relaxation and breathing out tension. Notice with each breath how you can relax this one area of tension. You may want to scan your body now for other areas of tension. Choose one area to focus on and concentrate on breathing in relaxation and breathing out tension. Breathing in relaxation and breathing out tension. Feel your muscles relaxing, loosening as you breathe slowly and deeply. Notice now where your body is most relaxed. See how this feeling of relaxation is growing, spreading to other areas of the body. Feel your muscles relaxing, becoming loose. Your limbs are feeling heavy and relaxed. Your eyelids feel very heavy. Go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't done so already. And as you continue to relax further, begin to create a picture in your mind. Imagine that you are near the ocean just before sunrise. Perhaps you are on the beach, or a hammock, or a dock. The ocean is very calm. Most of the water looks very smooth, but you can still see small ripples where gentle, peaceful waves roll in toward the shore. Take a few moments to imagine this scene. Picture all the details of this relaxing place. The sun has not yet risen, but the sky is just starting to get light. The air is cool, comfortable, and pleasant. The temperature is very pleasant, a calm and comfortable morning. Imagine the feel of a slight, gentle breeze on your skin. The breeze blows just enough to move the leaves of the palm trees gently back and forth. The leaves of the trees make a dark silhouette against the gradually lightening sky. Imagine the fresh smell of the air, the smell of the clean water and sand. It is a refreshing scent. Picture in your mind the sound of the water lapping against the shore. The sea is so calm. The waves are very quiet, but you can hear them as they move gently and calmly. Hear the slight rustling of leaves as the palm branches sway gently. It is early morning, and you are the only one here. This is such a calm, safe, pleasant place. Relax here near the ocean. Perhaps you are on a deck with wooden tables, umbrellas, closed for the night. They will soon be opened to provide shelter from the sun, but for now, they remain with their cloth tops folded down, as if resting. Small huts with grass roofs provide shelter for some of the tables. During the day, this place is bustling with activity as people sit at the tables in the shelter of the grass huts, sipping cool drinks by the water. But now, all is quiet, peaceful, serene. Notice that the sun is starting to rise. You can see a spot of light at the horizon, as if the sun is rising right out of the water. See the light growing as the sun begins to rise above the horizon. Small streaks of light shine into the sky as the sky grows lighter and lighter with the growing dawn. See the birds that are active early in the morning. Some fly overhead. Some are already diving into the water looking for fish. Other birds simply sit quietly. They are enjoying the dawn as well. You can see some peaceful waves as they break some distance from the shore. White peaks rise in a line out of the water, crashing on a stone breaker that keeps the water close to the shore, peaceful and calm. See the waves crashing on the breaker. See the peaceful waves gently lapping at the shore, washing gently onto the sand. The waves are very calming. They are so peaceful, so rhythmic. Watch the peaceful waves flowing like your breath, in and out, in and out. Continue to observe the rhythm of the peaceful waves flowing with the rhythm of your breath. As you relax, you can enjoy this beautiful sunrise. Pink and orange give everything around you a warm glow. The sun has risen above the horizon, still low in the sky. The breeze, the warm early sunlight, the gentle lapping, peaceful waves. Softly moving palm leaves. All of these create a calm and peaceful place. Continue to relax for a few moments here. enjoying the peaceful waves and the remaining calm. Soon this place will be busy, with people going about their morning routines. Enjoy the last few remaining moments of solitude as the sun rises higher in the sky. The sun is shining brighter each moment. This has become a beautiful morning. You can see people in the distance walking along the beach. The waves become a little bigger, a bit more lively as the breeze increases. Everything around you seems to be waking up, getting ready for a lovely day. When you are ready to wake up, your body and your mind, and return to the present, give yourself a few moments to do so. Return your awareness to your surroundings and notice the real environment you are in. Let your muscles wake up by opening and closing your hands, shrugging your shoulders, and moving around a bit. Keep with you the feeling of peace and calm you had while you were relaxing. As you open your eyes and sit quietly for a moment, when you are awake and alert, you can return to your usual activities, knowing that you can return to this place in your mind whenever you want to relax. That was the Peaceful Waves Relaxation Guided Meditation from Inner Health Studio. So I see that some folks have joined us. So hi. Also, can people still see me? Because my screen actually went out. But as long as people can still see me, I'm fine. I don't need to see me. So last but not least, we're going to do today's card pull. So went ahead, we're going to use my quality time self-care. I have no idea if you can see this because I can't see me anymore. By Deja Druitt, my self-care deck. So this is what, so people can still see me. So that's good because the camera went out about halfway through that guided meditation and I just kept going. So here are our cards for today. So think about a number from 1 to 3. And whichever number is kind of calling you, 1, 2, or 3, I'm going to tell you the card that is associated with that number. So, card number 1 is nature. So nature. So maybe if you are feeling card number 1, maybe this means you need to get outside and connect with nature. That can be very grounding and calming for people. So even if you just sit outside on your front porch or your front steps or somewhere, that would be beneficial for you. And when you do, don't forget about our walk with gratitude that we read at the beginning of the video. You can do that as well. All right. Card number 2. Visualize. This is one of my favorites. So visualize, to me, this means dream. And dream big. And visualize all that you want to attract into your life. When you are thinking negative and thinking bad thoughts, all you're doing is attracting more negativity and bad thoughts. So if we can think good things and attract good things and visualize, that will definitely help promote well-being and happiness. One of my favorite things to do is create a vision board. So if you don't know what that is, that was made famous by Jack Canfield in the movie, book, documentary The Secret several years ago. But if you also go to my blog, drmcselfcare.com, back in January, I think I wrote a blog post about 2020 vision, and I really share all the details on how to create a vision board. I can also post the link in the comments later, so folks have that. But so maybe you need to do something like that if this visualized card was calling you. Maybe just write down some goals, journal, do some intention settings. All right. And number 3, fitness. So maybe it's time, if this was the card that was calling you, maybe it's time to break a sweat. Get outside, go for a walk. There have been so many awesome virtual workouts that people have had and offering them. One of my favorite local instructors, Kelly Lavita, has been doing, I don't know, feels like 20, 30 classes a week, all through Zoom. And she does a fantastic job. And they're $5 to $8, so you can't go wrong with that. There's also plenty of free options on YouTube. If you're a Broadway star like me, you might want to check out 567 Broadway with lots of free videos on YouTube you'll learn some choreography to some fun Broadway songs. So maybe if fitness was your one, maybe it's time to get some exercise, get your sweat on. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, and Jane got her walk in today. I'm very good, very glad. Go back to the beginning of this video, Jane, later and watch the part about walking with gratitude and try that next time on your next walk. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm Dr. MC, Dr. MC Self-Care Cabaret. Be sure to follow my blog, drmcselfcare.com, and invite your friends to join us on Facebook and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next Tuesday at noon. Thanks. Bye.